Jason and Jabari. Jason and Jabari.
Alrighty, what is up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we have the new victory track in Gladiator Circuit Season 24 metas, as well as a video about me taking up a relic to rank 3 and taking another champion to rank 3. So before we get into that, we had some answers to the question of the day that I would like to get to really quick. This will be up on the screen, but I'm recording from the PC, so it's a little different. But one of the questions that I asked was, what type of champions would you like to see that are unique for the new AOA content? And Tobias says the new Iron Man, the OG Iron Man. He would like to see him in the new AOA content. He takes his into raids and wouldn't mind using them elsewhere. And Iron Man is a really good champion, guys, in my opinion. He's super solid. So thank you, Tobias, for that. And then the other question that I asked was, what are you thankful for? And Triple G, or Trip, he's thankful for his family and all the people who love him, which is awesome. Ghost Dog is thankful for his family, his boss and extended family. Tobias says even though his kids walk on his nerves, he's grateful for them. They give him purpose to get up and get going every single day, which is awesome in my opinion. Slurp says he's thankful for friends, family, a job, and a house, which is awesome to hear, right? Because a lot of us should be thankful for that, I should say. And then Forgotten says he's thankful for his family and the position he is in life right now. So all very, very solid answers in my opinion. So that's super, super cool. And now let's get into the Season 24 victory track in Gladiator Circuit. And then they've updated the store as well, guys. So let's get into it. First of all, for the victory track, you have Mighty Charge 1. And basically, that's just if the defender has debuffs on them when they dash, they're going to shrug all those off. So it's not the biggest deal in the world. Dash vulnerability, that might give you a slight advantage because your attack rating is increased by 200% when landing an attack while the defender is dashing forward. So to me, that's encouraging you to intercept. So if you're good at that, you might have an edge on closing out some fights a little bit faster. And then also they have counterpunch. So when the defender blocks or auto blocks an attack, they gain an unstoppable buff for 0.85 seconds. So that's nothing too crazy, especially by comparison to last season's meta, where it was the tactic, which a lot of people did not appreciate. And now we're moving on to Gladiator Circuit, which I am root. So special attacks for the rooted, which is going to be interesting to see which defenders are going to be dominant here. I would probably put on block penetration on a lot of defenders that you can't really block their specials. So you're guaranteeing yourself some damage when you go against your opponent. And then we have Matador. So basically when they gain a bar of power, you gain a bar of power. And then Power Shield. So I would definitely say start aiming for champions whose special attacks deal a significant amount of damage, because it says basic attacks deal no damage, and that's true. However, dot damage still does damage. So champions like Negasonic is not going to suffer too much because she still has her passive debuffs over time. And then when she throws off her specials, she can still kind of make up for the lost amount of hits, so to speak. So yeah. And then Arena of Fear, both champions start with the indefinite fear passive. So also bear that in mind. And then there's a Professor X emote. So moving on to the store update, basically the big ticket items now for Valiant players that have been added is tier 4 alpha catalyst, which is awesome. That means more rank 3s. You can get up to 10 of those every week, which is awesome. And they also added in the relic tier 4 basic alloy fragments, which means that you can take your relics to rank 3 now, essentially, which is awesome. So I'm very excited about that. You might even be able to take them higher than that, but I can't confirm that. I don't have my phone on me at this particular moment. So that's pretty good. I'll be picking both of these up and ranking them up as much as I can, because I like to stay competitive. And so far, since announcing that I was going to be competitive again, I've maintained C5 every season, which is my goal. I haven't aimed higher than that. This season, like I said previously, it looks a lot more refreshing by comparison to the previous ones. For Paragon, they have also added in tier 4 alpha. You can only get half the quantity each week, but that's still huge. They don't have the tier 4 alloys for you guys, but still, this is a big deal for Paragons. This will help catapult you to Valiant, and then you will be able to get the tier 4 alloys. So definitely take advantage of this if you're able to. For Thronebreaker, they added tier 6 class catalyst fragment selectors, so you can now target who you're trying to take up, which is a big deal. So you guys can move up too. You got 5 of those, so not bad at all. And then they have 7-star hero crystal shards. I don't know how impressive that is, but now you guys have access to get more crystals to open, so that might be beneficial as well. Who knows? That's entirely up to you. Everything is cheaper in the store, of course, so that goes without saying, so that's pretty cool. For the Cavalier players, they've added tier 6 basic, and they've added tier 3 alphas, so that helps you guys level up champions to a higher progression level. So that's super awesome. Uncollected players, they've added tier 5 basic fragments. They've added 6-star hero crystal shards and T1 class alloy fragment selectors for 25%, and you can get 4. So basically you get 1 full one if you want. So that's really, really good. So overall, my thoughts is shout out to Kabam for this. I'm giving them their flowers for this meta. I think it's going to be refreshing. I think it's awesome. I think the changes that they're coming about are going to be awesome. They haven't said anything that I know of about rewards updates, but they at least started with the Battleground store, so that's super, super cool. I did ask you guys about that. It's not probably because of me, so I'm not taking credit for anything, but I am saying that, you know, Kabam does listen sometimes, guys. They actually do. They even said that in their live stream today. So bear that in mind. So definitely giving them their flowers, like I said. That's super awesome. I can't wait to play next season. I'll obviously be going for C5. I doubt I'll be going C4, but if I do, I might announce it or something like that. But the goal is C5, guys, because I don't like to push myself to certain heights, because that comes with certain stress. But anyway, we're going to get on to this video where I'll be taking up Relic to rank 3, and I will be taking up another champion to rank 3. So I'll see you guys in that one. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.
Alrighty, guys, we are back, and over the Cyber Weekend deals, I did tell you guys I picked up the Relic deals in order to give me more units, so I could then go back to the unit deals and pick them up. So that is what I am doing here. I ended up getting the this one right here, where it gave us more of the generic 7-star signature stones. I took advantage of all the signature stones I can get, and then later on, but not in probably in this video, I don't think, I get all the rest of these because I take someone else up to rank 3, and that will be in another video. So plenty of content coming down the pipeline, guys. Don't worry of not only rank 3s, but we're going to have some interesting content coming to showcase a champion or two. But here we end up awakening Shocker on the last video, and then we throw all those signature stones into him, so he's at Sig 11 right now. We open this Glorious Games crystal, and out pops Shocker again. I should have waited. I could have used that awakening gem on Prowler and taken him up, but we get Sinister, and then we get Storm, and we awaken Thor. So that was pretty good. I did want the Sinister relic. I was targeting that one. I still want the Piggy, the Ant-Man relic, but I don't have that one yet. And then we're going to go ahead and take up another relic to rank 3. I forgot which one I did because we'll be doing this a few more times, but not in this video. I forgot which one I ended up taking up, so we'll just have to watch it and I'll talk about it. But here I am trying to max out this relic as far as you can take them. This will ultimately go on my 7-star Sig 200 Domino. The Sinister relic works very, very well for her. And then I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but basically I'm just doing the standard bleed one and things like that to place a bleed on yourself. When Domino gets bled, she has a chance to shrug that bleed and gain power. And she also can, with her freaking special 2 crits, man, it is just insane. So that's part of the setup, or it can be part of the setup. So here I'm seeing that I need some tier 4 mutant alloy. So I head over to the Battleground store and I pick 4 of them up because I needed exactly 4 to take this relic up to rank 2. So that is what I'm doing. I do have this slightly sped up. I didn't want to speed it up too much because I felt like this was kind of something you guys might want to see as far as like what I'm selecting for the relic and stuff like that. So I didn't want it to go so fast you couldn't see anything basically, and I didn't want to try to talk that fast either. I have a hard enough time collecting my thoughts as is, but at least here you guys would be able to see kind of what I selected as far as the relic and stuff like that. So here's the bleed potency. I chose that, and then there's the 2 to 3 gem that you get. I do not choose it on Sinister, I can say that for sure, but there it is right there. I forgot which one I took up in this video, so it is insinuating that there will be other relics that I take to rank 3. But I think this is it. Yeah, so I ended up taking up the Hulk relic on this one, and that's just because Titania is a monster. I don't know anything about which prestige relic is the best and all that stuff, but I know that I use Titania and have used her in basically every meta. She's rank 3, she's high Sig, so this just made the most sense for her to hit a little bit harder, I think. So that was my logic behind this, taking the Hulk relic up. I don't know if it's decently sigged or not. I think it was only like Sig 40 or something like that. You do get some generic gems that you get to throw into relics, but I think I more so even those out. It wasn't like looking at prestige. It was more so like, okay, this champion is unawakened, I need to throw 26 into this champion, and then it was more so balancing it out like that. I don't think there really was at any point a time that I was like, yo, I'm gonna throw all these into this relic because this has the highest relic prestige. So yeah, it wasn't like that for me. I ended up throwing the Wolverine relic on Sinister for there. He won't stay on there for long, I can assure you. But I was just kind of switching things around. So that was the reasoning behind that. So that was think the 5-star that I threw on Sinister himself, and then I threw the 4-star, the 6-star on Domino, and then that Wolverine relic I ended up taking and placing it on Onslaught. Yeah, I think that was the play that I did initially. It's not going to stay that way, but that's what I did originally. And then I end up throwing some signature stones into I think that was I forgot which relic that was, but I awakened the Sinister relic. I definitely throw 20 into him, so that was another move that I made. And then we're getting ready to see who else I want to throw stones into. I think I do that for Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I awaken her and then I throw 20 into her. So that's what I was saying about balancing them out. That's kind of more my mindset. Like, okay, this is a dupe, this is a dupe, right? And then I just throw the rest into the Iron Fist. So, because I recently took America Chavez up to rank 3, and I know the Iron Fist relic helps her out. So my prestige technically is 27,903. That will go up, by the way. And then what do we do next? Yeah, I take the Wolverine relic off of Onslaught, throw it onto Weapon Flex, because I awakened him. He's rank 2 at the moment. And then I think I put a different relic on I take the 5-star Wolverine and put it on Onslaught. That just helps out with the, I guess, his regen maybe, or something like that. I'm not sure. If anything, it just is a relic, but he can regen, like based off of if he gets like a incinerate, a bleed, and or shock on himself. So that was my logic there. I don't know if that works that way. Again, I'm not the guy who does the relic stuff, right? So I'm not sure if it works that way, but I know he can regen off of that, so that's why I did it. And he needed a relic. And then we take Weapon Flex to rank 3 because he's awakened now, and I do have the highest relic for him, so that's why I did it. Weapon Flex is a great champion. I've seen very impressive things with him. He is a dual threat. He's not the best dual threat, but offensively he's very capable, but defensively he can stall at the very least, and he can trip some people up because there is a walk up. So now he's not super predictable. So yeah, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. It was between him and Sunspot, and I chose him because of his value of being a dual threat, and he can take various matchups. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be back with more content very, very soon. Keep helping us grow. Thank you all. Peace.